you guys, happy day. So today I thought I would just do a get ready with me and update you guys about what's been going on. As we all know, life is really crazy right now. So I thought I'd just let you guys know how I've been affected by this whole pandemic, and also just reassure you guys that I am okay, I am staying home, and that's all good. So grab your coffees. Of course, you guys know I have my Survivor mug, and that is like one of the few things that's just like bringing me life while I'm stuck at home. It's just watching Survivor. Last night's episode was really good. I really have enjoyed this season. It's just felt a little bit like different than any other season. It's hard to explain, but it's been good. So yeah, grab your coffees and let's chat while I get ready. So I'm not necessarily going to go through what products I am using. I might try to show them just so you guys can see, but I'm not going to like really explain what I'm doing. I'm just going to get ready and chit chat. Where I live, we are under a stay-at-home order that started a little less than a week ago. So this was a 30-day quarantine basically. So yeah, I am doing my best to stay at home, and I only leave when I need to like go get something at the store, or if we're gonna go pick up food or something, because we're still trying to support, you know, local businesses and eat out 1 or 2 times a week. But of course, like, it's just hard to know, like you want to support local businesses because this time is like devastating for them, but you also want to be safe and not contribute at all to the spread of the coronavirus. And so I think that I know I'm not the only one who's struggling to know, like, where's the line between being cautious and being like overly extreme cautious and also being too relaxed. Like, where's the balance? So who really knows? But at this point I am just erring on the overly cautious side, because again, if we feel like, if the feeling is we stayed at home for, you know, nothing, like, that's the ideal. Like, you want to feel like it was, you took extreme measures, because that means that it worked, you know? So that is where I'm at now. My school, I am in grad school for clinical mental health counseling, and that has officially gone all virtual. So last week I was on spring break, so we didn't have classes, and then that week is when they sent out, the university sent out an email. It was like, we are shutting down, we are pausing until March 30th, and they're like, no assignments can be due, no anything. So that, you know, forced all of my instructors to kind of rework the syllabus until starting again at March 30th. So starting Monday, I'll start back in with school, but we got an extended, like, extra week of spring break. Not even spring break really, just a break. And then we, yeah, start back Monday, so I'll have my classes just online at their usual times and some online homework. And I've been spending this weekend just like trying to work ahead as much as possible on all of that, because it all piled up. And as far as my job, I am not working. I work as a teacher for 1-year-olds at a early learning center, and I love my job, but unfortunately they just had to close, because although we could have stayed open for essential families, there just weren't enough of them, so it just wasn't going to be cost effective to stay open. And that makes a lot of sense. This time I cannot imagine being a business owner in this time. So yes, I'm not working, school is moved to online, and I am staying home. That is the big update about how coronavirus, this whole COVID-19 thing, is affecting me. My sister was here in town for about a week during her spring break, and so that was good to see her. And then yeah, but for the most part they're still staying now where they live. So it is an interesting, like, it's just interesting how, you know, me and my sister live in different states, and so I'm able to kind of see how this whole thing is impacting, you know, where I live, where she lives, and my other sister just lives in a different part of our state, and it's having, you know, a different impact there. So it was interesting, and it's scary, but, you know, I am hopeful that we will get through this and that things will, you know, resume some kind of normal again. One of the silver linings in all of this is now that I am at home more, I do want to try to make more videos. I mean, I was even thinking, like, so many people, I think like Hallmark was gonna play like their Christmas movies again, and some people have put up like their Christmas lights on their house, and I'm like, I feel like we need to like bring back Vlogmas since everyone's just home, like bored. Like everyone should just start uploading daily vlogs, like do vlogging teen during quarantine, because even though they would be the most boring videos anyone has ever seen at this point, like everyone's just so stuck at home. So I was like, you know, that would be funny if I just started doing daily vlogs of my laying around working on schoolwork. You know, I've been so, not even like, well, I've been bored. I mean, now that I'm doing school, it's like I have more than enough things that I can work on and stay busy with. But like, I even reset up my Wii, which I haven't played like my Wii since I was like a kid, like for a long time ago. I don't even know how long it's been since I've hooked it up, but I like dug it out of storage and hooked it up and been playing all these old games. So that's been funny. I feel like I'm like a kid again. You guys will have to let me know, like comment down below. I'm really curious. I know that a lot of you guys don't live in the United States, so I'm curious how the coronavirus is affecting the other countries that you guys live in, and also if you do live here or if you live somewhere that's doing like quarantines, stay-at-home orders, let me know what you guys are doing to stay entertained. If you guys are watching certain movies or TV shows or whatever, playing games, let me know. It's funny because a lot of people do puzzles, and if you are visually impaired, puzzles just are not where it's at. Like, I have to, like, it takes, I feel like I've like won the Olympics if I get one piece. Like, I'm sure there are certain puzzles that I'd be able to do a lot easier, like, you know, putting the border together. But like when it's like a really tricky puzzle, like it's nearly impossible for me, because you just have to have an eye for detail that I do not have. I also wanted to touch base about the fact that I've recently shared a lot about my mental health and my struggles with depression and anxiety and all those things. And this pandemic, this quarantine is not conducive for people who struggle with mental illness. And so I kind of wanted to give a little update on how I'm doing, because I'm not gonna lie, like it set me back a little. Like, it really threw me from like when everything started to unfold and I just didn't know like how serious things were gonna get. I kind of lost my ability to function and my ability to figure out, like, just to focus and figure out like how to prioritize, because I was like, should I even be worried about school? Like, how, like, you know, like this, I have a lot of people who are close to me who are high risk, and so if something's gonna happen to them, like, you know, like what does that mean? And it's just like a really like confusing time. And so like it really did throw me from my routine. You know, I started like forgetting to take my antidepressant. My counseling has all been not canceled, but it was moved to doing phone calls or like the telecounseling. And because of the way that like my insurance is, I only get 6 sessions covered by insurance, and so I just didn't want to use my last few sessions over the phone, and so I chose to cancel my next session, and I haven't rescheduled a new one, because again, like, we don't know how long this is gonna last. We don't know when things will go back to normal, and so I just kind of wanted to wait and try to get a clearer idea of that. And so like probably because of stopping those things. Also, I mean, of course I have a lot of anxiety, like, you know, my allergies will act up, or, you know, I'll, like, this time of year I always have a cough or runny nose, but now it's like, it sends me into a panic almost of like, do I have the coronavirus? Like, am I gonna spread it to someone that I care about? And it's gonna, like, you know, and you just kind of spiral a little bit that way. And so it has been like a little bit hard, but now currently I'm finding like routine and normalcy again, and being home, and like I'm very grateful. Like, you know, I get to spend my time with my dogs, and I'm not someone who has, like, you know, to stress a whole lot about not working, or you know, like, no, as of right now, like, I am healthy and everyone I know is healthy. So, you know, I'm choosing just to count my blessings, and I have been feeling a lot better, a lot more just like clear-headed. Excited to, like I said, keep making videos. If there's videos that you guys want to see, leave suggestions. I'm happy to make them, because I really want to use this like 30-day quarantine to really be productive, you know, get ahead in school, make a lot of videos. And I now have over 300 subscribers. Like, thank you guys so much for that. That, like, it still fathoms me. I remember sitting in my room one day a few years ago and I had 6 subscribers, and I was like, wow, 6 subscribers, like, this is like, you know, more than just me, like, wow. And now I have over 300, and it blows my mind, and I'm so grateful for you guys. Like, reading your guys' comments really has given me it's given me a sense of purpose in life that I've really been lacking. It makes me feel like, although I'm so unsure about the future, unsure about what I'm doing in life, I do feel like being able to share my story is really helping. And again, it's not about like, oh, I'm helping people. It's not that. I really feel like it's a bigger purpose than that, and that I'm just being used to help, you know, show people that they're not alone, that there is hope, and also, even not, it doesn't always have to be like a positive message. Like, I'm also okay with like making a video and letting someone know, like, you're not alone. Like, when you feel really dark and depressed and hopeless, like, I feel that too. Like, I do not have it together in the slightest. And even when I thought that I had finally, you know, cracked the code in life and I was never going to feel sad again, I had faith and hope for days, like, sometimes you lose it, and you literally, like, you know, I've been very honest about how, like, I was really depressed. Like, I did not want to live. I did not want to, like, I did not see the point in trying to live another day when every day I was going to wake up with glaucoma, and I didn't want to. Like, there are days where you just get really low, and like, you have to validate those times, but that's when it really is important to find, whether it is people on YouTube or your friends and family who can help encourage you and say, like, yeah, you can feel that way. It does suck. Not gonna like pretend it doesn't, but it's also like, you are still so much more than your disability, and you're going to be used for a purpose. So thank you guys for getting ready with me. Stay safe, stay healthy. Please leave a comment, start some conversation, and I will see you guys in my next video.